Hi everyone, it's me, Philip the Food Guy. I'm here at 25 North in Mamaroneck, New York. I'm going to show you what gluten-free food is cooking and what's good looking. Stay tuned, be positive, and follow your dreams.
It's time to get our soup on with our stracciatella soup. Chicken broth, salt, and pepper gets added to a pot on the stove. The spinach and the egg and the Parmesan cheese are in the pot. Let's plate up the soup. The soup makes its way to Club's soup bowl. It's pasta party time. Let's have a pasta party with our penne alla vodka. Gluten-free pasta takes a bath in a hot tub, aka a boiling pot of water. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Drink up. Vodka, bacon, onions, salt and pepper, basil tomato sauce, and heavy cream gets added to a pan. The gluten-free pasta is drunk from drinking too much vodka at a party. It decides to take a dive into the pan. The gluten-free pasta makes a regal entrance into Club Pasta. It's time to have an old-school party with our old-world veal chop. The eggs tell themselves a joke. They laugh so hard they crack themselves up. The eggs gets cracked into a bowl. The veal chop decides to take a trip to the spa. To have a royal spa day, the veal chop takes a bath in the gluten-free flour and then the eggs, and then in the gluten-free breadcrumbs. The veal chop gets a hot stone massage on a massage bed, aka a frying pan. It's time to cook the veal chop. Let's dress up the veal chop with amatriciana sauce and fresh mozzarella. The veal chop takes a trip to the tanning bed, aka the broiler. The cheese on the veal chop gets torched to perfection before making its grand entrance to Club Old World, aka a plate.
Behind me is the best thing we have seen all year, and I doubt anyone can top it.
At 25 North in Mamaroneck, New York, I'm going to interview the owner, Will, and I'm going to ask some questions. So let's fire away. So, why did you decide to name your restaurant 25 North, and what year and what date did you first open up 25 North?
Sure. So we've been here since July of 2012. I'm originally from Long Island, and at the time I was with some other partners and we had some other restaurants on Long Island. 25 had some significant meaning to my old partners. It was a lucky number of his father. When we opened up here, we simply just decided to call it 25 North because we're north of Long Island. I'm no longer with those partners, so I just kept the restaurant, and that's really the meaning behind the name. It's not that deep and thought out.
And why did you decide to open up 25 North in Mamaroneck, New York? And what makes 25 North stand out from any other Italian restaurants in Mamaroneck, New York?
Sure. I thought originally when we first found this place that this spot was very unique. And I really wanted to try the market out up here because I had spent so much time doing restaurants on Long Island that I wanted to see what Westchester was like.
And do you own any other restaurants to this day? And did you own any other restaurants in the past? And if so, please name me the restaurants that you used to own in the past.
Sure. I was partners at several restaurants on Long Island through the years. Mateo's Restaurant, 388 Restaurant, Andreas 25. Currently, though, this is my only location and my only business that I operate as far as a restaurant.
Did you go to culinary school before becoming a chef? And what are your top 5 favorite things about owning a restaurant?
Sure. I went to the best culinary school there is. That's the School of Hard Knocks. And I learned the trade and cooking in my own kitchen with my own people in my restaurant and just mastered it through the years. But I didn't go to any named culinary school.
And what are your 5 favorite things about owning a restaurant?
Oh, goodness. If you would have asked me this question years ago, I would have had so many. But now, I'd say I really enjoy feeding people. I love seeing the fruits of my labor. I love bringing out a very simple dish to someone that just makes them so happy to enjoy it. The simplicity of it just really is what I thrive on. I love building a staff. I love being able to employ a bunch of people, hard workers. It's really,
What are the top 5 best-selling dishes on the menu at 25 North? And what are the top 5 best-selling desserts on the dessert menu at 25 North.
Sure. Well, dishes, let's see. I mean, I would say absolutely my penne vodka, and even the side one of that, the Godfather that we make. Our chicken martini, our Parmesan crusted chicken. People do love our chicken scarpaiello too. We make a great gnocchi. The pancetta pasta people love over here. We have a ton of different burratas that we do. And we're mainly known also for our 1 pound veal chops that we pound down and do a number of different ways. Those are what people really love.
And what are the top 5 best-selling desserts?
Well, we make almost all of my desserts in-house here. The only thing that we bring in are our tartufos, which are gluten-free and gelato made. But the tiramisu, the cannoli, one of my staff actually makes an Oreo cheesecake that is absolutely out of this world. That's really what I would say.
What are the top 4 best-selling cocktails on the cocktail menus at 25 North? And what are your top 3 favorite dishes that you like to eat at 25 North?
Well, cocktails we change pretty often over here, but I know everyone really loves our Aperol Spritz, our strawberry and basil margarita, the espresso martini, the dark night that my bartender created is absolutely out of this world and people love it. I believe it's made with a coconut tequila. That's really where the drinks are. And as far as my favorite dishes, I eat very simple. I love my 1 pound veal chops, but I don't bread it. I usually make it like a paillard, like a grilled style, and I do it with sauteed peas, onions, and mushrooms for myself pretty often. I love linguine white clam sauce, so I make that for myself quite a bit. And more recently, I do like sea bass oreganata, and I do it over like a zucchini linguine pasta. Some of my faves.
And does 25 North accommodate guests with dietary restrictions such as celiac disease? And if so, can you please explain to me how 25 North accommodates people with celiac disease?
Sure. So I really try to leave it up to my staff first off to find out from a table when they request gluten-free items whether or not it's a dietary restriction or if they're truly celiac, because I believe there is a big difference in preparation. For someone with a dietary restriction, we're going to follow protocols, making sure we're using gluten-free flour and, gluten-free breadcrumbs and everything. All the products are gluten-free. For someone that's celiac, and it's not dietary, it's more of a health concern, or it is a health concern. For those people, we take much higher precautions. I'll use different cutting boards, knives, pans, things of that nature to really make sure we ensure it. Now, the facility is not 100% gluten-free, so unfortunately, cross-contamination is certainly always a possibility, but I do my absolute best to try to accommodate.
What inspired you to start your career in the hospitality industry, and how many years have you worked in the hospitality industry?
Well, like I had said previously, I've been doing this since I was 17, 18 years old. I am currently 46, God help me. And it really wasn't an inspiration to get involved in the hospitality industry. I just kind of did it as a job in the beginning and slowly fell in love with it and continued on.
That's awesome, Will. Thank you so much for your time. And everybody eat at 25 North to have yourself a fantastic, awesome, terrific time.
That's great. Philip, you're awesome.
Thank you very much.